Okay, don't mind me, my internet friends. How is your day going? Okay, there we go. Okay, hello, my internet friends. Hello, my internet friends. It is I, Jay, back again with another video. 2022 is my creativity year. I can feel it. With that in mind, I really want to be posting more on YouTube and posting more consistently. No small feat since I'm also traveling during this time. And I also have some videos in the tank that will take very long to create. But anyway, as you know, I'm gallivanting around South America right now, living the digital nomad lifestyle, learning Spanish, experiencing new things. And I wanted to take a gentle pivot away from bookish related content to just share some personal life goals with you, do a little check-in, and yeah, kind of hold myself accountable. Gently accountable. So you're gonna think I'm ridiculous, but I have a life OKRs spreadsheet for Q3 and Q4. If you don't know what OKRs are, congratulations on not having a corporate job. I barely have a corporate job. I have a nonprofit job, but we do use OKRs. So OKRs are, I don't even know the acronym. OKR acronym. So OKRs are objectives and key results, which is a goal-setting methodology that helps teams set measurable goals. And in my life, I want to implement OKRs myself to track some of my goals for what I want to get out of traveling and what I want to get out the remainder of this year. Also, I really like having a number. I find that I work a lot better when I have a number I need to hit. So basically, I have 4 major goals for my life in this later half of the year. Those 4 goals are travel, making friends, creative projects, and money. Just simply called money. For travel, my goal is to visit 3 countries before January 2024, and in each country visit at least 5 bucket list destinations. Those could be popular beaches, national parks. So the goal is to go to 3 countries and see a healthy amount of those places while I'm in those countries. And so far, it seems like I'm on track to really hit that goal. Like I'm 1000% going to be going to more than 3 countries. I've been in Colombia for the past 2 months. I'm going to be in Ecuador in August. Then I'm going to be in Guatemala. And then I don't know where I'm going to be late September and November. I'm going back home in early October for a wedding. And then I don't know where I'm going to travel to after that wedding is over. And then in December, I'm going to be in Vietnam for a week on vacation. So I'm 1000% going to hit that goal. I have at least hit what I wanted to hit for Colombia in terms of bucket list destinations. I really want to see more of Bogota. However, if we're technically going with visit 5 bucket list destinations within the country of Colombia itself, I've more than hit that goal. I've gone to 2 popular beaches. I've gone to Timbamba, which is a more touristy area. I've taken a weekend trip to Peru, where the beaches were absolutely gorgeous. I've gone to Rincon del Mar, which was a 2-hour drive, and I've gone to Minca, which is up in the mountains, which is absolutely beautiful. There are some beautiful waterfalls there. It was so green and just so beautiful. For Bogota, I've gone to 3 museums. I kind of count them as 2 because one of them was extremely small. I've also gone to a coffee farm, which is really cool. And in terms of the other bucket list destinations, I want to hit 3 more. I really want to go to Monserrate, which is the mountain up here. There's a church up there and there's a bunch of other things, and it's a very popular tourist destination. Also, even my Uber drivers ask me oh, have you done that hike yet? And I'm like, no, but if you're telling me I should, I will. There is a museum that's reopening next weekend that I really want to go to. For my 3rd destination, I might just make it a point to hit all all of just like the cute cafes and interesting bars that some of my friends recommended that I go to. And I think I would count that as my last destination. But for me, it's not the end of the world if I don't hit that. There's always more to explore, but I've certainly hit like a lot of places within Colombia. The second OKR is make friends with 20 people, which is a very vague way to count it. The way I'm measuring this goal is that I have to hang out with people 20 times. So, not saying I have to hang out with 20 people. I can hang out with repeat people, but I have to hang out with people 20 times. So, for example, in May, I met 3 new people and I hung out with 2 of them a second time. So, that was a total of 5 like new people interactions that I had. And then in June, I hung out with 4 new people, did that twice, and then hit 8. I can't remember where the hell this came from. This was probably at the hostel in Minka. I try to be a little like strict about like what I count as hanging out with people, because like when you stay in a hostel, like everyone is just like hanging out with everybody. Everyone is desperate for friends. Everyone is desperate for people who speak the same language as them. So like technically I've already hit this quota of like interacting with 20 people, but I want to be a little stricter. So like I only counted like what I call like meaningful interactions. For me, it counts if it like leads to like a really long like conversation, and it definitely counts if we end up like going on like repeat like excursions with each other. That's kind of like the goal. So far my total is at 15, so I only have to interact with 5 more people and I'm done. No more new people. Oh, hello, it's Editing Jay. I just noticed I'm wearing the same shirt because I'm a smelly heathen. I'm just hopping in here to say Pasha is not getting away with this bullshit. Like, you have 6 months to have 20 interactions with people where each individual person counts as an interaction? No. So we're changing this to be I have to get at least 20 people's phone numbers. That's the new rule. So that's the new rule. That's the new rule. Get going, Jay. You haven't made a lot of friends out here. You've just been editing YouTube videos. Third goal is creative projects. So my goal is that I would like to create like 2 YouTube videos per month and write 2 short stories before January 2024. The 2 YouTube videos a month is kind of going. For July, if I stick to the schedule that I set for myself, I will produce 2 videos in July. I don't know what's going to happen after that. In terms of 2 short stories before January 2024, that does not seem like it's going to happen. I think what I need to do is that I really need to create like a word count goal for me to hit rather than like 2 produced short stories, because for me that's just way too vague. So I think I need to change that goal pretty quickly to like make it be hitting a word count, because I need to be able to see progress as I hit these goals. Although at the same time, I feel like I'm not feeling as creatively satisfied by writing prose as I am with creating YouTube videos right now. And so I don't know what the solution is. I don't know if I should just kind of like be like, it is what it is. This writing goal is not going to happen this year. Or if I could do like writing blogs so that way I'm cheating and getting it all done at once. I don't know what the solution is, but currently I've been feeling really creatively stimulated by YouTube videos, and so I'm actively deciding to pursue that fixation for as however long it goes, and we will see where writing prose fits into that creative vision. So yeah, that's currently the plan. Finally, money. Something I really want for my life is I want to retire as early as possible. I don't want to work anymore. I am trying to figure out like what this means for me. The way I envision like my ideal life is that I want to have 1 to 2 big dogs, and I want to live near the beach, and I want to do as little work as possible on a day-to-day basis. I want to have as little like required work as possible so that I can live my life and pursue whatever interest comes to me in the moment. Like, I want to have the freedom to pursue any creative venture. I want to write stories. I want to create YouTube videos. If I want to start bookbinding, I want to be able to start bookbinding. So that's the goal for me. And I don't know how I'm going to get there yet, but currently my personal goal is to double the amount of money I have across all my bank accounts. I don't have a lot of money. So like, this isn't as crazy of like a thought as you think it is. Basically, how I'm doing that is that every month I like track like how much is in each of like my bank accounts, or where the places I'm keeping money. So I have 3 bank accounts. One is the very first one that I opened when I was like 18 years old and like learning how to manage money. And the second is one that I opened recently because there was a lot of benefits that I was told you could get with traveling, like work the point system and like make that work for me. We'll see how well that works out for me. If I'm bad at it, then I will just go back to my free bank account where I don't have to pay for that credit card. And I have like one last bank account currently that's just where like my ATM money goes, because there's no international fees on that card. So those are my 3 like kind of spending money accounts. And then in terms of what my goal for like accumulating like money, I have a Roth IRA that I'm not really great about investing, but I'm also actively taking like, you know, like courses to like understand like how to invest. I have a high yield savings account where basically I put in like a lump sum of money in there, and it will gather interest over time. And I also have a Robinhood account that I'm not entirely happy with. I really want to get rid of that Robinhood account, but I have some stocks that are like really down and I really want them to go up past the price I had initially paid for. And once that happens, I would sell each of those stocks. I want to create like an actual like strategy plan for retiring early. I just don't know how to do that. So my next steps are I want to get a financial planner to like help me achieve my goals. But for now, at least for this remaining half of the year, my goal is to hit a specific number of money that I have across all of my like accounts. That's just like a personal goal for me, and I personally feel that like if I hit that goal, I would feel like really good about my path towards financial like stability. In terms of like this goal of doubling my money, it's going. The upclimb is slow but steady. I don't know if I'm gonna hit the goal, but it is comforting at least to be able to track how much I have at the end of each month, because I am seeing that it is like steadily increasing, and that's really nice to be able to see. I also feel like the growth isn't as like high as I want it to be, but we're still young. We're still not close to retirement, and that's okay. Like, slow and steady wins the race. Thank you so much for listening to, you know, like this little like life and goals update. My hope is that at the end of this year I can give you like another life OKRs check-in and let you know like how the rest of this year went. Yeah, and if anyone has any advice about any of these goals that I've listed, please share them with me. Like, I'm seeking advice. I'm open to advice. I don't think anyone succeeds on their own, and so I'm really open to having support and knowledge from other people. So yes, I welcome your advice, and let me know if you have any personal goals this year. I would love to hear about your own personal like growth journeys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next video.